Sagittarius, welcome to SGL, Spiritual Guiding Light. For all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Goodness. Get a grip. Get a grip. All right, let's go ahead and start your reading, Sagittarius. How I do it is I will title your message at the end of the reading. All right. Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. For those of you who are now just starting your spiritual journey and you are in your process of learning. So if you are a fire sign, Sagittarius is our fire signs, okay? In the fire sign family, it's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. All right, let's get started. What is significant for Sagittarius at this time? What's the message? I'm not going to take that. For some reason, this deck is feeling really heavy all of a sudden. So let's go ahead and start. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me to give intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Sagittarius, fire sign, as above, so below. Ashe. What is significant? We have loyal heart. What is the situation for Sagittarius? We have mending. And what is the obstacle? Obstacle is co-creating and current thought process at this time. We have between worlds. Okay. It's definitely with what your thoughts is. You're looking at current and where you want to be. Okay. Pertaining to your obstacle of co-creating, this is a self-identity. You're trying to tap into one identity. If you have multiple personalities, embrace them all. You wake up on how you feel, and that's what that is. So don't downplay yourself in thinking, because that intimidates a lot of people whom are unable to freely express themselves. This is my first time looking at this mending card this way. Someone has a sibling that passed away, and they're near you. They're near you. And they're trying to encourage you to look up. Whenever you have doubt, look up. Or give it or like whatever those thoughts are that are causing you to not move forward, or it's causing you to feel heavy, or it's causing you to prevent from creating, causing blockages, mental blockages. Release. This is definitely saying release the tears. And when you release the tears, the commitment of rain will then shower you with the loyal heart here. Let's get some confirmation. And all of a sudden I'm getting this like migraine or headache, and I don't get those at all. So I'm tapping into someone. So the suggestion for you, Sagittarius, is when you feel tapped out or when you feel like the ball is not in your court, step into what you want to be. Like, for instance, if you're a person who likes to wear Jordans and at this time you can't afford Jordans, whatever shoe that you have now, who cares if it has holes in it? Wear them things like they're Jordans. Keep your head up high. Another example, if you are trying to be a CEO, there's different forms of CEOs. That's why with the co-create, when I said, if you have multiple personalities, embrace them all. However you feel for that day, that's what you continue to create and build on. Because with the between worlds, when you're present, it's like you start to treat yourself bad. That's the only way that I can say it. I'm not gonna say be hard on yourself. I'm gonna say you're treating yourself really bad. And it's black and white. Okay? Truly step into whom you want to be. You have to believe first and keep it that way. Don't believe in yourself and then step into the world and seek validation. That's something that you have to learn. That's something that you can give instructions to on pertaining to how each individual knows how to step into themselves, right? But each individual's course of stepping into themselves is totally different. Okay? Not everyone can acknowledge. Not everyone can become aware. Sometimes some people have to continuously repeat a cycle or continuously bump their head. So they're saying, oh, I don't want to, that's why I have this headache. I don't want to keep bumping my head. I don't want no more bruises. I'm unconscious. I almost lost my life. Clarify loyal heart. We have the Chariot. The support that you need is arriving. And the Knight of Pentacles as a side note. Clarify mending. This is someone who is stable that's coming in. Okay. They don't lack. They don't need for anything. We have the Wands, wounded. Nine of Wands. This is my the Nine of Wands. Sometimes I feel like this is someone that is not hurt, not wounded, but because they're scared, right? You may have, like I said, trust issues, and those trust issues are the wounds that traumatize you from making correct decisions, or it pulls you back into not being confident. It's like you have a team that's ready to follow you. You have supporters, right? And some of you are saying, where? They're watching you, they're following you, they're supporting you. They're waiting for you to step into the world that it is that you seek. Okay? Clarify, co-create. We have the Hermit. So when you feel stagnant, the suggestion of advisory is to release, right? Meditate. For some of you, you may be dealing with an Aquarius who is that you see as your counsel or your oracle. But for the most part, I believe it was for earth signs. where Aquarius is no longer giving counsel to this earth sign. Okay, clarify it between worlds. We have the world, meaning the world that you create is a safe place for you. When it becomes tainted is when you allow people to come in to rob you, when boundaries are crossed and you're not speaking up for yourself. Okay? Let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading. Sagittarius, for all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Make sure you subscribe to SGL. SGL needs to reach 1,000 subscribers. Be a part of that success. Thank you. Make sure you check out I know it's like, okay, what else do you want me to do? No, seriously. Check out the podcast. There's a lot of collective and general readings there for you as well. We have the awakening. All right. You got this, Sagittarius. Okay. The question is, what are you accepting and what are you awakening to? Okay. Between both worlds, are you awakening to your new journey? Or are you being captivated into someone else's world? Right? Because you're afraid to lead. You're afraid to lead. You know what you need to do, and that is to have confidence, bravery, right? Work with what you have. What's aligned with you is what was aligned with you. Where your end result of where you're going, right? You know your direction. So be present and enjoy the process. Okay? All right, let's get direction for your reading. Direction for Sagittarius of moving forward in the world, stepping up and taking control. We have the Three of Wands, right? This is the progress. This is looking ahead. This is you. Fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, that is your success of moving forward. You're going into your independence. You're walking into your independence. This is the will of independence. Okay, who wants to get off the wheel of independence? And I meant, who wants to get off the wheel of abundance? And then Queen of Wands. Confidence, the confirmation, confirming independence as well, right? This is what you're awakening to. Some of you are saying, well, what if I get dizzy of being on the wheel of abundance? Why can't abundance just rain on me so I can stay grounded? You have every right to control how you want to receive your abundance. You see the power of self? From the bottom, working your way up to the top is the Eight of Swords. Okay? The negative thought pattern. All right? For some of you, you are awakening to realizing that you are not entrapped. You are not the victim. The Nine of Wands here. You are not the victim. It's just you have been victimized in the mind. Some of you, you have experienced some things, but for the most part, it's all the victimizations in the mind of certain experiences that you've been through. Let's go ahead and give you an affirmation. But for the most part, Sagittarius, your reading is very, very enlightening, and it is beautiful. And I'm not going to tell someone not to move forward. No, that's I would never tell someone to be stuck in the past. Okay. You are perfect for me. Beautiful. You are where I have to take of me, and I must be loyal to me. So someone is saying, yeah, I get it. You are, these are my affirmations, but I'm definitely sensing someone tapping in. This is either you, Sagittarius, saying that you have interest in someone, and you are now just, filling things out, freshly single, and you're like, I have to be loyal to me. Or this is someone who has decided to move forward in a relationship, and you're saying, no, I'm down for the relationship. I'm down to keep the marriage here. It's just right now, I need you to respect the boundaries that I have to be loyal to me. Because somewhere in this marriage, I lost myself, where I started feeling like I was entrapped and I had negative thoughts. I felt like the victim. And I'm a work in progress. Okay. So, affirmation for Sagittarius. There is no difference. There is no difference. The experience is the same. That's a negative thought pattern of thinking, confirming the between worlds here. I am guided in my every step by Spirit, who leads me towards what I must know and do. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.